Good morning. Hi, this is Casey. I am filming day 6 of my 100 days of Shaklee this morning. I am going to be substituting, so I'm not going to be able to film it on Wednesday morning, but I am going to publish it Wednesday. Today, I would love to share this product with you. This is one of the very first products I used with Shaklee. Some of you have already heard my peppermint ginger, which is now our stomach soothing complex product story, which was my very first product that I was introduced to with Shaklee by my husband. He was my future husband at the time, which I didn't know at the time. And this one is, I believe it is either the second or the third product that I ever tried or used. I really knew I was a runner. I was finishing college, student teaching. Those of you who understand about student teaching understand that you're paying tuition to student teach. It is a full-time gig and you are not getting paid. So I did have a side waitressing job in the evenings. It was a very stressful time. But my budget was for food, for groceries, was really sad. And my stress level was a little higher. So as a runner, I knew I probably was not fueling my body to do the runs, which were good for de-stressing for myself. So I actually, as soon as I found out that the Shaklee had a protein, I practically begged my mother-in-law, even though I know I could hardly afford it at the time, to give it to me. And I felt a difference right away. This comes in 2 flavors, Energizing Soy Protein cocoa or vanilla flavor. They have a lot of amazing uses. You can simply put milk or juice, water, your favorite beverage, about a glass or 8 ounces or so, and 3 tablespoons, which is just this much. Our tablespoon actually lives inside the protein can because we literally use this every single day. You put 3 tablespoons into your favorite beverage, and you can simply just shake that up if you like. That's why I have a shaker to tell you. You can also add some fruit to it or whatever other things you might make a smoothie with, and put it in your blender, or this is my magic bullet, and you can have it that way, a little bit more souped up. You can add yogurt. Greek yogurt is awesome for protein content, but this actually has 14 grams of protein, no matter which flavor you choose. 14 grams of protein, and you're also getting some extra B vitamins and even a little bit of iron and 500 milligrams of calcium. That's nothing to sneeze at. So this would be an awesome, I think either flavor would be an awesome right before bedtime drink, because the calcium is great for your processing and sleeping and relaxing at night. Great for your bones. So if you need a calcium supplement, this is another great way to get that. I'm just looking at my notes. Oh, I got to tell you, this is the funny thing that, at least I think it's funny, that my family does with the protein. So we get the most natural, healthy cereals that you can think of, that you can find at the grocery store, that don't cost $1 million, because we are on a tight budget with 5 kids and teacher's salary. So my kids have always, since they were little, they have their natural, healthier cereals, whole grains, and we happen to use almond milk these days, and they sprinkle the protein on top of it, which just gives it a little more flavor and adds something without adding sugar. So my kids have always added, some of them love the vanilla and some of them love the cocoa, but I think it's a great way to soup up the breakfast. You can also have it in a glass of milk on the side of pancakes. They sprinkle it, if they're having oatmeal, they sprinkle it on their oatmeal. It's a great way to just add a little bit to that breakfast, and it's still a fast breakfast for us. Sometimes they just actually make a full-on smoothie, and that's their breakfast. So this has really increased the nutrition of our breakfast without increasing the time it takes for us to make it. You can also do things like, we have a third non-flavored type of this energizing soy, and you can bake with it, and it doesn't destroy the isoflavones when you heat it up. And that is great for putting into casseroles or even into your spaghetti sauce, or putting it into chili, or you're cooking it into your casseroles, or putting it into your soup. When we were dairy-free, I used it many times to thicken up recipes instead of using cornstarch. It added with instead of a little bit of flour, it added the ability to thicken up the recipe. So that's another great way to do. It's also non-GMO, cold pressed protein. So the soy protein, it's very important that you eat the protein from soybeans in a healthy processed way. It can damage the isoflavones, which are the health benefit to the soy protein, and turn it into something that you don't want. And a lot of the soy on the market today, unfortunately, that's the case, and that's why there are some warnings and scares about soy. This is a very healthy kind of soy. In the East, the Asian cultures have been eating soybeans in a healthful way and getting health benefits and having lower incidences of cancer. So it's because they eat the soy and they keep it in the form that is the most healthy. And that's what the cold pressed non-GMO soy can do for you as well. Just checking my notes really quick. I think that's it. It's great for an on-the-go snack, either right after school before homework. Gives them a pick-me-up with the B vitamins and the protein in there. It also is great for if they need to get right back out the door for sports. And you could even put it in a thermos in their lunch and add it for those pickier eaters if they're just having something each day after day packing in their lunch that's not that healthful. So I hope that helps you. This will be day 6 of my 100 days of sharing Shaklee. I'm really excited about this because I love being able to share with you a little bit more in detail, product by product, the health benefits that my family has gotten. Thank you. Have a great day.